Good afternoon. It is actually a very late start today. I've already eaten lunch. It's around 2:15, and I just made it to my first destination of the day, which are the Jardins de Tuileries. The garden's like right next to the Louvre that I could have seen the other day, but I didn't. Even though I'm getting a late start, I do have a jam-packed day full of lots of things to see. So I might be out till after dark, but got a lot to see. I don't think I mentioned it at all, but Paris Fashion Week is happening this week. So when I was at the Louvre and I was wondering what they were building a walkway or a runway for some fashion shows later in the week. There's the Dior fashion runway, and then I also just passed another runway being built for later in the week. So a lot of people in town for that reason, Paris Fashion Week. I briefly walked through the gardens because I'm gonna backtrack and go take the metro station that's closest to the gardens back, so I'll have more time at the end of my day to explore the gardens. I'm now in the Place de la Concorde, which is the biggest square in Paris, and it's also the location of an obelisk, a very, very old obelisk, about almost 4,000 years old, and it used to stand in front of Luxor's temple in Egypt. This is also the location where Marie Antoinette and Louis XVI were executed. So they had a guillotine in this square in the 18th, 17th century, were executed in this square. Right now, a lot of the square is blocked off and very heavily trafficked because of Paris Fashion Week. They're building another something there. I don't know what it is, but a lot of security and a lot of people in this area. Continuing on our little tour, right off the Place de la Concorde is the Arc de Triomphe. So I'm going to walk down this giant strip. This area is actually really, really cool, although very busy and very loud with a lot of cars. Another place that I really wanted to visit, but it's actually temporarily closed and there's a whole border around it, is Le Grand Palace. It has like a big glass dome. It's supposed to be really pretty on the inside, but can't go because it is temporarily closed. Made it to the Arc de Triomphe, which is right behind me. It's super crowded here and it's just starting to rain, and it's about a mile. I walked a mile from the gardens, so I had to walk a mile back to the gardens. It's about almost 4:35, so already been a pretty busy 2.5 hours. Still want to explore the gardens a little bit, and there's some things around the gardens that I want to see, although not like major tourist landmarks, but still I kind of want to see them near the Louvre and everything like that. So I'm just gonna book it back and hope to goodness sake that it doesn't pour and it just stays drizzle. It legit started pouring, so I'm in a Zara, but I'm soaked. I didn't make it fast enough. I stopped into a Starbucks to get out of the rain again, and I had my first pumpkin latte of the season, and I'm still continuing my way back to the gardens. It's getting a little cold as the sun is starting to set. I made it back to the gardens, but they're huge, so a long walk through the gardens. really had to go pee. I went to the bathroom and now I'm just going to a cafe for dinner right next to my hostel. So I don't want to walk anymore. I'm exhausted from all the walking today. I just finished dinner and you will not believe what I had. Beef tartare, which is raw meat. For someone who doesn't even like their steak like raw, I can't believe I did that. But I tried something new and I ate it all. I didn't not like it, but it was definitely not my favorite. I just had to, the mental mindset of it all, it didn't taste bad at all, but the mental that I was eating raw meat got to me. But it's all good because I did it. I tried something new. And now I'm on the way to the grocery store to get a candy bar and some soda as a treat to myself.